Namaste children. Last 2 weeks we were learning theoretical geometry. I know you would have got tired. So this week we are going to start with practical geometry. You all are very interested, right? I know you people love drawing. Construction of triangles itself last year we enjoyed. So this year we are going to see a new topic. Before that, what are all the materials that is required? For geometry we need a geometry box. Very good. Okay, if you're not having geometry box right now, at least search for the things that I'm saying right now. Okay, we need a scale, a compass, set square. I'll show you which is a set square. Okay, that is important. And then a protractor. Okay, now look at this. We know what is a scale. So this is a compass and this one is a divider. We won't be needing this as of now. Okay, then a protractor is needed and this is called as a set square. Any one is okay. If you're having this one, take it, or the other one, it is fine. You can use either of these. Okay children, so now pause the video, go and collect all these items and then continue looking at the video. Clear? Today we are going to start with construction of quadrilateral. What is a quadrilateral? A closed polygon which is having 4 sides is called as a quadrilateral. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral. A square we can call it as a quadrilateral. Okay, it should have 4 sides and not necessarily that all the sides should be equal and all the angles should be equal. So these are the different types of quadrilateral. You can draw in any shape and call it as a quadrilateral. Okay, now a quadrilateral has 4 sides, 4 angles and 2 diagonals. Okay, so look at this quadrilateral. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Okay, check the other quadrilateral. 1, 2, 3 and 4 sides. All the polygons that are having 4 sides is called as a quadrilateral. Okay, and it should have 4 angles also. It is not necessary that everything should be equal to each other. Okay, it can be of any measurement. And then there are 2 diagonals. The line that is crossing inside is called as a diagonal. And whenever you are cutting a quadrilateral into 2, you will find 2 triangles. Okay, now look at this square. I am going to draw a diagonal. So here is one triangle and this is the other triangle. Okay children, so all the quadrilaterals will be having 2 triangles when it is cut by a diagonal. Okay, next we are going to solve and find out the area of a quadrilateral. Okay, how you will do? Using a formula. First you have to construct it and all the measurements you are going to find it on your own and then substitute and find the value of the quadrilateral. What is the formula for doing that? Half diagonal into height 1 plus height 2. I'll tell you which is the diagonal and which is h1 and h2. Now this is a quadrilateral. Okay, and this line is called as the diagonal line. Okay, this is diagonal. And I told you we need a set square for this, right? I'll tell you how to use that set square. To find the heights only we are going to use the set square. Okay, now using the set square we will draw a line like this and here also we will draw a line like this. After that you will measure this line. This line will be measured. Suppose if this is 3.2, this is the height of this particular triangle and you have to measure this. If it is 2.8, this is h2 and this is h1. You can consider whichever number you want as h1 and h2. Okay, so half into diagonal value and then h1 value plus h2 value will give us the area of a quadrilateral. Okay children, so today we are going to solve exercise 4.3 first sum. They have given you the values of the quadrilateral and you are going to construct it. Okay, as always in geometry we have certain rules to be followed. What is the first rule? you should use only a pencil to draw and also to write. Okay, for geometry, everything should be done in a pencil. Okay, and then draw a rough draft. And the next one is a fair draft. And the next is a steps. You will write minimum 3 to 5 steps. Okay, but not less than 3 steps. Everybody should write at least 3. And here in 8th standard, we are going to have one more thing, that is calculation of area. That is the new thing we are going to follow. So for drawing every single geometry sum, these 5 points should be kept in mind. First, you must write only in pencil, then rough diagram, fair diagram, steps, and calculation of area. Shall we start this sum? First, you are going to draw the rough diagram. How you will draw it? AB is equal to 5 centimeter. Using a scale and a pencil only you should draw. Even the rough diagram should be drawn with a scale. Okay, children? Now this is AB and it is 5 centimeter. Now, first look at the sequence it is given. It is given as A, B, C and D. Okay, so in the same order only we should name it. Now AB is 5 centimeter, BC is 4.5 centimeter. Okay, so first what we will do, from B you will take 4.5 centimeter and draw an arc like this. Okay, and then CD. So without knowing the point here, you cannot draw this CD. So just leave this and look at the next one. DA is equal to 4.4 centimeter. D and A is here. So 4.4 centimeter. Another one arc only we can draw. Okay, and next one is AC 6.2 centimeter. This A and C is 6.2. So from A, you are going to measure 6.2 in your compass and then cut an arc like this and then join this. Okay, so this one is 6.2. And then is it easy to join this BC now? Join it and then write it as 4.5 centimeter. So next you are going to measure CD. So from C, take 3.8 centimeter and cut an arc here. And then you can join it and write as 3.8. And then you can join this. So DA is 4.4. So this is how we will draw a rough diagram. Okay. Next is the fair draft. Shall we start? First take a scale and draw 5 centimeter. Okay, exactly 5 centimeter. And then name it. AB 5 centimeter. Okay, and the next one is BC is 4.5 centimeter. So from B, you are going to take a compass and then mark 4.5 centimeter. For that, you have to take your scale and then exactly keep it at 4.5. And then keeping this pointed end in B, you are going to cut an arc like this. Okay. Since it should be visible for you, I am using a pen here. You should use only a pencil. Okay. And then after that, the next one is CD is 3.8 centimeter. So C is here and D should be somewhere here. Without knowing the point C, you cannot draw D. Okay. So you can just keep this on hold and then look at the next one. DA. So D and A is 4.4 centimeter. Shall we draw it? Mark 4.4. Just 1 point I am going to reduce it. And then DA 4.4 centimeter. And then AC 6.2 centimeter. A is here and C should be here. First measure 6.2 centimeter using your compass. So it should be measured like this. And from A, this needle should be in A. Okay. So cut an arc like this. So this intersecting point is C. Okay. And after that, you can join this B and C here. You can join it like this. And then from C, this one we have put on hold, right? So CD is 3.8 centimeters. So measure 3.8 now. From C as center, draw an arc like this. So this cutting point is called as D. Okay, and then join C and D. Okay, and after that join A and D. Then write the measurements. Now take your set square like this. You are going to find the height of this quadrilateral. For that you are going to keep your scale here and then keep a set square like this. If it is like this, it means this angle is 90 degree. Okay, so we are going to keep it like this. Exactly, you should place it in this position. And then move your set square. The scale should be firmly kept here. Okay, and then you are going to move this set square like this. And when you are crossing this center point, now hold your set square. And then this line is the perpendicular line of this triangle. Now we are going to draw a dotted line. Okay. This is the height of this triangle ACD. Same way you are going to find the perpendicular for this triangle ABC. For that you are going to keep your scale this side and take your set square. Keep it like this and start this position. Only with practice it will come. Okay, you just look at this position and draw. So then move your set square like this. And when you are touching this intersecting point, stop your set square and then draw a dotted line. Okay, so this is the other height. Now we are going to measure the height. Take your scale and exactly the point should be measured. Okay, so this one is 2.4 centimeter. And then measure the next height. That is 3.6 centimeter. So this is height H1 and this is height H2. This is how you will find out the height of the quadrilateral, and then we will substitute these two values in the formula. Okay. Now after completing the FAIR diagram, we have to write steps. Okay, and then only you are going to do the calculation. So steps, what you will do? Normally what you are doing, that is take a scale and measure AB 5 centimeter. Okay, in simple words you can write. So you have to write minimum 3 and maximum 5 steps. Okay, after that calculation of area. We know the formula, half D into H1 plus H2. Now the diagonal we have found, that value plus H1 and H2. The height also we found using the set square, right? Those values should be substituted and the answer should be written. Okay, so everybody won't be getting the exact answers. That is 0.1 or 2 difference is fine. Okay, so try and do it on your own and get back to me. Okay, children? Then same way we will do the second sum. They have given us all the measurements. You are going to first construct the rough diagram, then the FAIR diagram, then write steps and do the calculation of area. Okay, so 1, 2 and third sum we will do as homework today. Okay, and tomorrow we will have a small test. Exercise 4.3 only you are going to write the test. From question number 1 to 5 I will ask you. Okay children, so prepare and practice well and write the test tomorrow. Okay children, thank you.